Hi, I'm Steve Hand. Dennis Navarro, Rich Kensinger are not here today. We're talking about how music enhances your mood. And we ran down our top 20 bands of all time. And now we're going to change topics a little bit. We're getting some feedback from you. We're reviewing some records. We're going to do a lot of different things. But today, because Brian Wilson recently died, I'm playing some more Beach Boys songs. And, you know, there was a one of you viewers were kind enough to say, I think it was Christine Harris, you know, the Beach Boys made some albums that we may not have heard. Because I thought mostly they did their albums in the 60s, and it's the beach sound, it was great, but then they kind of fizzled, which they did for a while, until I think it was, well, this album called That's Why God Made the Radio was made in 2012, and it was their 29th album for the 50th anniversary of the Beach Boys, and it was their first album of original songs since 1992. So they did go for many years without doing much of anything in the recording studio. I think one of the problems that they did have previously was a common problem. The record companies were putting so much pressure on them to produce that some of their songs were not very good. But that's why I decided to take a look. Hey, what's a more recent album they did? So just today, for the first time, I started to listen to this. That's Why God Made the Radio. Let's go through this a little bit, okay? The first song is called Think About the Days. I realized that was a real short song, but I liked it. It was pleasant. But let's listen to That's Why God. I really like that song. I think the harmonies are great. The melody is terrific. They retain their flow of Beach Boys, yet it was different than their earlier years. It was a little bit more sophisticated, and they expanded just a little bit to make it interesting. So I'm going to give it a 93. What do you think? Put it in the comments. Let's do another one. This is called Isn't It Time? I liked it. It's simple, but it's kind of bouncy, kind of catchy, kind of makes you feel happy. And that's what I count on the Beach Boys for. So I'm going to give it a 92. Good song. Let's go to the next one. Spring Vacation. Spring Vacation, I really liked it. I'm giving it a 93. Still, you had those harmonies that they're known for, but also they expanded a little bit, and it does sound different. They can't be criticized for all their songs sounding the same, because that was a little bit different. I really liked it. What did you think? Let us know in the comments section. Give it a thumbs up if you think thumbs up, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.